Hello and welcome. In this video I show you different kind of tips to prevent your camera from overheating or just to take longer videos until the camera gets too hot. In this case it is a Sony Alpha 7 IV, but most tips also work with other cameras. Only the last tip is a special setting for the Sony. Let's start with a thermal vision and analyze the heat zones of the camera. We see the camera has different zones which heat up. There's a lot of heat behind the lens and sensor. Also the connector area heats up. The screen is warm too. When we turn the camera, we see additional heat in the upper area of the battery compartment. And of course, when you hold the camera in your hands, the heat will transfer from your hands to the camera too. So let's see what we can do. First tip, if you're in a dry industry area like a room or studio, open all covers to release the hot air, and the ambient air cools down the inner section behind the cover. Second tip, swing out the screen, deactivate it, or use an external monitor because the built-in screen heats up and collects the hot air behind the sensor. Third tip, use a tripod or selfie stick instead of direct hand contact, so you lose the heat transfer between your hands and the camera body. Tip number 4. Use a metal rig as holder instead of direct hand contact. It is also a large heat sink. You can find rigs with active cooling for different kind of cameras too. Tip number 5. Use an external power bank or charger instead of the battery. You should have a look at the manual if it is supported. And tip number 6. The Sony exclusive tip. Go into the menu to the yellow section setup, down to level 8 power setting option and set the auto pour off temperature too high. That's it. I hope this video helped you. I would appreciate a like and or subscribe. Have a nice day.